Is everybody here?
Yes, sir.
I can speak for myself.
Present.
I see.
Who was that flashing that? I can't hear. I saw somebody was flashing, but I didn't see who it was.
I saw V flashing for a moment.
Oh,
I want to see V flashing.
I don't hear anything
your
though.
show is muted, baby.
Oh, there we go. Now just Alice is. Oh, there we go.
Oh, wait. Yeah, no. I mean, testing. Can you guys
I
hear?
can hear Thalos fine.
Yeah, I can hear him.
No, I just saw he muted it for a second. I was wondering if that was.
Try again. You should go green, but I don't hear
Can you hear me?
you. You, yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. You guys are getting one side of my conversation. It's very confusing.
Yes, it is.
Why is almost it's a quick transfer? Huh. Alrighty. Well, in short synopsis, as we obviously get some things back into place, but in the previous battles coming up to this place, between the strange flesh polyps, the flying nightmares, and even the denizens of elemental people that seem to have plagued this area, warping reality and changing the very landscape and skewing reality as you've seen it, had slowly been pushed back as you purged these estranged denizens and anomalies, cleansing much of the landscape and removing this invading, pervasive world back to the manor which it seemed to be emanating from. You had also managed to eliminate what seemed to be a false golem, some kind of creature that looked like Jinn for a time, before, after its inevitable destruction, returning it back to a state of ruby dust. It was at this point that the rest of the party took a moment to collect themselves, take down many of the citizens and children down from the burning tree, make sure that their souls were not being used as fuel for this strange landscape, and finally push into the manor and confront exactly what was going on or causing this horrible happenstance. It's at this point that you had seen Hester sitting in his throne. The estranged,
Fucker.
Bitch.
the estranged lower half of his body, very eldritch in design, almost shapeless but still seated, with the robe humanoid shape up top, with the voidal area where his face would be, those getting close enough to see the porcelain-esque face of his head. Which at that point, when he beckoned you to come join him, quickly descended on the ritual and started eliminating those who were giving praise to him. And in this battle that had struck out, started slaying many of those who were worshipping, tried to strike out at him. Some invitations were handed out, others were ignored. In the midst of this combat, some madness had gripped some of your minds and forced you to start reaching or going for fire or other dangerous areas of these, well, current battlefield. The two giantesses that had been sitting there and watching over the court with various eldritch runes over his body, attempting to stow your heroic acts and, well, slay you where you stand, unfortunately unable to stop you. One already slain and laying on the floor. as the rest are trying to deal with the last of the others who had transformed mid-fight on the estranged eldritch symbol. Now leaving the situation in a bit of desperation, some overheating, others seeing the past of their family that are no longer amongst you, some fighting for family, others horrifically hurt, some that are seemingly having a hard time breathing and sweating as they do see that, well, unfortunately, one is burning in the pyre already, and the other one is fairly close to dropping as well. It's at this point that we continue.
Yeah, maybe we should try to get him out of there.
My turn is coming up. I will do this.
Alright. Straight into it. It's passing over Coos, which was at the same time top of the round for the lair action.
Oh good. Oh good. Haster's the top of the round. That's great. I'm really happy about this.
Right? Absolutely lovely. Let's see. Of course, before he fully enacts, let's see what will go on.
He decides that everybody needs a cool, refreshing drink.
Oh,
you.
Oh god.
Jeez. Wait, can I hear you now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Alright.
Yeah, you're echoing.
You definitely back. All right, guys. Remember what we practiced.
He hands out Arizona iced teas to everybody.
Thank God.
With that, as reality seems to continue to fold in on itself here. There we go. I need everyone to make a DC 20 Charisma saving throw. As you feel the same haunting enchantments of the fire looking very friendly.
Oh, okay.
Right.
More mind control stuff, or
This is the one that would be eating your reactions.
Charisma save for everybody.
Yes. Also, I forgot. There'd be anyone who wants to play Rain for the night.
I have a lot of summons that I am managing.
For the moment.
What? I'll play Rain.
Alright.
Nate, if it becomes too much, I can give it a shot. I've just never worked her character sheet before.
Will do. I appreciate the offer. I will baton pass when I start losing character sheets.
Alrighty. So for those who got below a 20,
Every single person.
does this count as psychic?
psychic damage, no. This is a charm that does matter.
Oh, so I get to roll advantage, but my charisma sucks, so I'm probably still not gonna make it.
I need to make.
Yeah, nope.
Hey, Josh, what does it mean if you've got double advantage? Or does it not stack?
It doesn't.
It does not stack,
Alright.
sadly.
Never.
Alrighty, so all of you have to use your reactions to throw yourselves into the fire or move into a dangerous location that would hurt you. As the beckoning warmth or other dangerous effects on the field, whether they be psychic, fully knowing that they might be your saving grace. At least that's what you believe.
How far can we move? Full movement or
Full movement. So basically the 30 feet or however many feet you have.
Towards the most dangerous thing?
Yes. Which for most of you would be the open floor brazier pits.
So
Yeah,
I just want to
fire
make sure.
resistance.
Would I not then go straight to Hastur?
I would say yes, because that does seem like the most dangerous to approach at the moment.
But the fire's not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, so the fire does immediate damage.
But Hastur's the greatest threat.
Oh,
Yes,
so would we go that way then?
If you perceive it that way, yes. I would say 100% yes.
Yeah, this guy's been fucking deleting chunks of HP.
That's what he does.
This is a really philosophical question, actually. What is your character view as the biggest threat? Because for Modar, that's the closest thing that can do big melee attacks, because getting grabbed is the worst for him.
All right. So for those who are immediately within the fire, it'll be the 40-10. Small 12 fire damage. And then for Hastur's turn. Let's see, what is he feeling?
Oh, I also can't be up. I can't be flying anymore. I land.
So. Let's see. Yeah. He'll do his royal gaze at the Minotaurs.
Not my skeletal minotaurs.
One, two. First one on the left will take a total of 33 psychic damage.
Pop.
That one in the middle, actually, that's a net one. No, I should miss that one, but
Oh my god.
take an initial 23 psychic damage.
On this middle one?
Yes.
Even on a miss?
Well, there's one miss and one hit.
Ah, 23. Okay.
And
It
then-
has 1 HP.
Boy on the right is gonna take a total of 46 psychic damage for those two attacks.
Pop, pop.
And then
Snap, crackle, pop, 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 pop.
he will immediately reach out with the touch of the Yellow King to grab at you, Ramus, for a moment. Come shuffling on over.
Tell him that's weird. Stop it. Consent is key.
Reach out and touch face. That's
Is that a spell or?
That's just his physical hand touching you, but that is a nat one as you kind of perceive this coming closer to you and lurch back.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta see if this works properly.
Don't let him touch you in the no-nos.
Oh, does he? So you said he doesn't hit me?
No, he nat one missed entirely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't do it unless he damages me.
Alrighty.
I back up. I'm like, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Then Shiki, starting your turn there. Unfortunately, will be 22 fire damage, but you are now fully realizing what you're doing as you were burning. I believe. As unfortunately 22 fire to start, but it is now your turn. Fully understandable.
would his gaze or whatever he did, would that have made all of us in the air come down?
Come down? No. The gaze is pretty much like pretty much a psychic attack where.
No, not the gaze. With the basically his mind control to walk to the nearest threat.
It definitely would have brought you closer. If you were coming closer, you would be getting in range of it.
But like, would I have walked to him or would I have like flied to him? Flown.
Probably flown if you were currently flying at the time.
Okay.
And charisma save for her. Fortunately, that is a 20. You do see the runes start to light up and flare for a moment as the magic is repelled for the time. Alrighty. At the
Is it dark in here or?
yes.
Okay.
At the end of his turn, yeah, he would.
No, he wouldn't.
He'll spend 2 because he's not happy with having so many summons brought to fight him. Death Gaze. Everyone within 120 feet, a DC 26 Constitution saving throw.
Is that a spell? Just want to make sure.
No, this is just. Let me double check. No, that is just an effect of his being.
Negative.
DC what?
26 Constitution.
Jesus Christ. Trying to see if there's anything I can do.
Let's see. No, that should pass Rainier. Yeah, now Nero will pass.
You say 22 or 23?
But the DC is 26.
26.
Yeah.
God, by 1. Holy shit.
Fuck.
You say death stare?
Death Gaze from the Yellow King himself. As his multiple eyes open up to glower at everyone in the entire vicinity of him.
Josh, I'm going to use my Green Dragon Mask and my once a day legendary resistance and ignore the effect.
Woo! Smart.
Damn.
Woo!
Alrighty. So those who did fail will take 31 damage. It's necrotic. Those who saved would only take 15.
What?
Alrighty.
How much? 31?
Yes. Alright. And with that, that would be his legendary action. And then Ramus.
Hold on. I get health, but I don't remember how much. I gotta get back up to half.
What?
Okay, I am going to, since you said it's dark, I am going to bonus action shadow teleport away from this motherfucker.
Alrighty. As you do feel, it feels like eyes travel with you, even though he's not moving with you.
Right up here. Yeah, I'm gonna try and kill this dude, or at least get it closer.
Oh,
Sick
very
nasty.
nice. Start rending through this woman's back. Ugh.
Oh, whoops, that last one should not be.
28 plus 26, 54.
I'm going to expend a charge for each. Oh, with the tattoo, can I expend a charge for any hit, or can I only use it one per turn? Because it just says when I hit a creature with a weapon attack.
That'd be
Does that
any
mean?
hit.
Okay, so I'm going to do 2 charges. And so I take another 27, and I get 27 health back.
And that, especially huge burst from the tattoo's energies, and you mend over, see this one.
And I'm going to eat that chick with my hand to try and get more health back.
All right, you pull in the void giant's soul and feel it invigorating your body.
Oh, that's it. Boo, 2 1s. So I get 30. Oh, I get basically the damage I just lost back.
Alrighty. That. Would you remain there?
No. I'm going to move. Yeah, I'm getting the fuck away from him. I'm going to stay here to try and not get Ashiki double teamed.
Alrighty.
Actually, how far was it? 25. Fuck, I can't make it to Nira anyway, so yeah, I guess I'll here.
Alright.
And that's my turn.
With that, you'll use another legendary action. You will turn his gaze to Thalos. Seems to be the hardier and also with a beautifully exotic item.
Staring him right back in the face.
Is that a spell?
Unfortunately,
We said no, right?
yeah, unfortunately not.
Alright, yeah, sorry, I can't help you.
No worries.
It's 33 and a 32 to hit you. For a total of 39 psychic damage to you, Thalos, as you feel his gaze warp into your mind and start twisting.
Wait,
Wait, is there a save? I'm sorry.
Unfortunately not.
does it require an attack roll since you does?
Yes, it does.
Yep.
Okay, so I can use my reaction. He does it at disadvantage.
Alright, let me reroll this.
Blood Curse of the Islands, Bailey.
Oof.
So you can
Thank you, Alan.
flinch for a moment as he is forced to reroll. Those are 236s.
That was a valiant attempt. All right. Oh, you said 32 and
I'm
33?
sorry, you said 236s?
Yes.
Fuck this guy.
So the total damage, unfortunately, still remains at 39.
All right.
Seriously, fuck him.
Understandably. That is the goal. Fuck him up.
Ramus gives him the finger. Fuck you, guy.
Ashton.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn around and
Nope the fuck out of there. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Nobody wants to approach him anymore.
We didn't want to approach him to start. He was just the biggest threat here.
It's true.
I'm gonna burn my action surge.
Mm-hmm.
So initially I will dash. Is Ku considered an item?
At this point, yes, because he's a corpse.
Free item interaction, pick Ku up.
Alright. Pluck him from the fire. It's fairly hot, but, you know, mostly because he's been sitting in there for a couple seconds.
I guess I don't need to burn my action surge, actually. And then I'm going to turn back to face Rain and Modar. Tell them to run.
Get Ku to rain.
Or get Rain to coup, whoever's first.
Or we can get out and Ku cannot instantly get fucking clapped when he gets revived.
That's a good idea too.
I can take him out of here.
Yeah, it
Modar,
might
if you can
be,
take him out, get him out.
yeah, it might be time to go.
Yeah, all of us need to bounce.
Thanks,
us?
but it's time to go.
That'll be my
Alrighty.
We appreciate the invite to the party, but this isn't my kind of party.
Okay.
Whatever he did.
She's still standing, as she is...
She should have another potion, right?
I mean, Modar, unless you think you can affect this son of a bitch.
I did, but if we feel strongly, I still have my get out of jail free card.
At this point, Air will lumber out as she is on 1 HP and had to make her rage save to not die. She will drink her potion. But even she looks fairly shaken from this fight.
I mean, if we're getting out, let's all get out together, right?
Yeah. And he decides to sit back down and take a nap.
This on his second return, he's gonna look to the lightning elementals. And okay, it's a nat one for the first one, but this gonna attack 17 to your top lightning elemental.
Oops.
Oh.
Sorry. Ignore that.
And then the bottom lightning elemental take a grand total of 45 psychic damage.
Snap, crackle.
And the final one is you will put into the goal. Once you see. Yeah, oh my god, that was a fucking mean one.
Ah,
That one
Into who?
into the lightning golem, thankfully.
Rocky.
Now you're
How much?
far left boy here. 18
Oh.
psychic for the first one and 35 psychic for the second one.
Second one pops him.
And with that, he does look at you, Thalos, for a moment, and sees that he has sent his message, and he actually will take a seat back down in his chair.
This motherfucker's playing with us because he
I-
can. God, he's such an asshole. Fuck the old gods.
Modar.
Oh. I can't. You're all too far away.
Do you feel that pressure in your chest squeezing?
Get Rain, get Ku, get out.
Yeah,
Can you teleport, Talos?
I can't. No,
Then I can't leave you.
I got a plan. Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost. In this case, Haster. Get them out of here, Modar.
I can't get everyone. We're
No.
too far up.
Then you get
Oh.
who you can. You get Rain out. Get Rain out, and she can heal anybody
Get
that we
Rain,
drag out.
Ku, Ashton.
Ashton's
they're
already
right there.
dragging Ku.
Who's an object?
I can get Ramus.
Yeah, I'm not worried. It's dark in here. I've got like 1,000 movement and 30 feet of teleport. But I mean, the faster we get out of here, the better.
Do it.
I reach into my robes, I pull out a spell scroll of teleport, I toss it to Rain. I'm going to use my 16th level feat. I'm going to use one of my sorcery points to cast Twin Spell. With Twin Spell, I'm going to reach out with Vortex Warp. I say, don't resist. I'm going to grab Ashiki and Ramus and teleport them next to Ashton and Ku, right here.
Alright.
I'm gonna run down here, grab their hands, and say, Rain, you're a ritual caster, breathe that spell! And gesture for her to get over to us, and I'm gonna look at Thalos.
Don't forget it. Well, we gotta figure out something about Nira.
Oh, my friend. All will be well.
Nope. Okay, that was 20 feet. Motor's gonna keep going 10 more feet towards Nero.
Alrighty. Will that be all?
That'll be my turn. I don't, Rocky is gonna run he's gonna dash 60 feet. That's me.
So, as Haster watches this, Dallas, what's your passive insight?
Give me 1 second. Passive. Insight is 14. Perception is 19.
Alright. You could see that his face glanced at Rocky for a moment, but then glanced towards Modar. Modar.
Yeah, I've got plenty of ideas. What's
High or
about
low
to
for
happen?
favor results.
It's always high, baby. That's an 11.
Alright. With that, his eyes turn away from Nira and look back down at Rocky as he will use his legendary action to royal gaze him.
He has 2 HP.
Yeah, the first one will vaporize him with 23 psychic. Alright.
Come at me, you big yellow piss monster.
All right. Thalos will hold the green glaive aloft and point it straight at Haster's face. and then casting using the green glaive. Oh, actually, can I use the green glaive sheet to do this? I don't know if I'm clicking on it's going to do it different. Anyway, using the green glaive, I conjure woodland beings. I call 8 blink dogs to charge Haster.
Oh shit!
Blink dogs don't sound very woodland.
They're fey.
They're fey.
Yeah, naturally occurring creatures.
Fey spirits.
And 8 of
Dallas,
them.
I don't want to leave you behind.
Good. You know why? Because with my hasted attack, I'm going to dash flying 120 feet south.
We'll get to us. The teleport can take up to 8 people.
Can it?
Yeah.
All right, but is it going to go into effect before he attacks us next?
It's on that. That depends if he legendary actions after your turn. Nothing can stop that. You're not going to get far enough away.
He has only one legendary action one legendary action charge left and to do that death aura.
So I don't know if you guys can see my arrow. Technically, 120 feet gets me out the door. Correct?
This is true.
Yeah.
But
Boom.
out
I
the door is
bounce
not
and
safe.
I bounce and I get into cover behind the thick ass walls outside.
I'm gonna grab no.
Just go.
on the way.
Listen, he needs someone to chase other than you guys.
But I can teleport you too. I'm gonna not let Rain take me.
Nope.
Oh fuck.
Sorry. Thalos doesn't know. He's
Yeah, I
trying
know.
to give you guys cover. So, all right. Give me my blink dogs and let's attack.
Alrighty. They should be available to you. Let me shuffle it down the list here real quick. Put it next to you, my good. There. Blink dog sheet should be available.
Thank you, sir. Got it. All right, let's do it. That's 8 attacks. Here they come.
That's a lot of dogs.
That's a lot. Oh, there's one hit. I got a nat 20. Somebody's nibbling on a noodle.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So the 22. Yeah, I don't imagine 22 does anything.
Unfortunately, no, nat 20 wouldn't be needed for the blink dogs, but that does hit on the nat 21. Go ahead and roll me damage.
All right, well, that's going to be 4 damage. It's more the impudence and having to deal with,
8 dogs.
yeah.
Yeah. Just the sheer annoyance of flies being in your home. Alrighty.
All right, and bonus attack. I summon my healing spirit, and at level 5. No, I'm sorry. F that. At level 7, and I heal myself.
Alrighty. With that,
And that's it from.
he is pretty damn disgruntled at that, so he's actually going to start vaporizing the dogs with his last legendary action attack. That's a net 1 on one of them.
Ha!
16.
That one's
psychic
got
damage.
spunk.
that one soaked a hit from the fucking Yellow King. It did 16 psychic damage, the first one.
Oh, that must be my internet. Whoa. I'm like, messages are trickling in.
Alrighty.
I was having the same problem with the messages.
That's Elos.
That was indeed Dallas.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, terribly sorry. Alrighty, these monstrosities. Voidling. Well, Let's see, does it recharge? Thankfully, it does not. But it will start making its way towards you, Modar, with a full dash.
That's fine.
This one. Does this one recharge? No, it does not. Well, could make those attacks from here, so it's going to try and make 2 at Rain. Well, 14 will miss, but I believe the 28 would hit Rain.
Yup.
14 slashing and 6 necrotic. Then 2 attacks. Unfortunately, would just be Ashiki in range to the south of it. Oh. Well, the 15 will miss, but 18 to try and hit you, Ashiki.
Sorry. Yeah, that would just meet.
Alright. So if nothing to altercate that, then it will be 12 slashing as well as falling 18 necrotic damage to you.
I am down.
Oh!
No, I soak 25 of that. Projected ward. I throw my mirror out. It takes the first hit and cracks as the rest of it goes through.
Good shit.
How much is that then?
Minus 25 for the arcane ward.
Mm-hmm. So that would only be 5 damage total to you, Ishiki. Still breathing.
I'm just hanging.
God damn. This one. That turned into an amalgam of ooze. Well, it's gonna try to do something. It's just gonna start sloshing across the arena, fucking breakneck speeds of 15 feet around. Rain.
That's amazing.
I mean, if you get caught in it, it will suck, but yeah, true threat right there.
Rain runs over, reaches out to Ashiki, Ramus, and Ashton, and cracks the scroll and uses her action to read it. She's going to teleport back to the ship.
Alright. I will slide the rest of you.
What about Nera and Modar?
Southbound.
I am not in range, but I can teleport on my own. So I'm going to grab her.
And
I'm going to try and...
I'm holding Ku. He's considered an object. He teleports with us.
Yep. Also, creatures that are incapacitated can't resist.
I thought he was dead.
Well, by technicality, if you were alive. Oh, alrighty then.
I wanted to stay and finish this fight. Right.
Let's see.
Hey, I'm the last one left. What's up? Ooh, my arcane
And
ward is
Mira.
broken. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh, the unharmed wizard is naked. Uh-oh, he's shaking his butt at you.
You know what? Yeah, sure. Why not? He'll fucking go for you. Why?
Come on. He doesn't want Nero. It's not a prize worth having.
This is true, but he is spiteful.
Oh, I bet.
But you are.
I got
shaking
no
your butt at
reaction.
him, and he is being disrespected, so he's gonna fucking gaze at you first.
Okay.
First one's a natural 1, second one's a natural 20.
Whoop, I'm immune to crits, but oh wait, no, that's not Modar. He's not. I'm not immune to crits. Never mind.
So the first gaze attack there does a total of 43 psychic damage to you.
43. Yowza.
Then he's going to.
Actually, jeez.
God. You really want him to attack you?
Look, if somebody's gotta lay their life down,
Yeah,
the lawyer's got nothing to live for.
he'll put one more into you before trying to deal with his petulant
Who's
dogs.
gonna do everyone's taxes?
Me is still around. However, he is the copy of a level 15 wizard, not a level 16, so he can't actually cast clone.
That is a 35 and a 34 to hit you at. Modar.
Both of those definitely hit. My
First
AC is in the 20s.
First one will do 21 psychic, and the second one will do 23 psychic.
Okay, bloodied with the first and quite hurt with the second. Very good. Love this, loving this.
Then he's
Very
going to
into
start dealing with some of these dogs. Dog.
If you can hit him.
Yeah.
Brownie might be a little bit slow.
Yeah.
But Blondie and Nookie, you ain't never gonna get your hands on that. Ever.
Motherfucker does a million attacks.
He pops that one and pops that one with a 20 psychic, followed by a 28 psychic. I mean, he is Hestra. Sat there waiting, calmly. And then he was assaulted, and he immediately decided to retaliate. If I don't want to touch the looking at him.
I like how this is his top story.
Pets the dog violently into the carpet.
I was just sitting here.
I was just sitting here watching this.
When
This
these rangers came in and
Fucking rangers.
interrupted
They're
my ritual.
Fucking hammies.
All right. Ashiki, you are back on the airship.
She is in the bathroom.
Oh no.
Are there important things that need to happen on the ship?
Just coup, but that's about it.
I don't know if Ishiki has Revivify.
Ramus, if you want to do anything on the airship.
I know I have spare to dying.
Unfortunately, he has already died.
Can I try to, I don't know, stuff one of these souls into coup to try and bring him
Don't
back?
do that. No, don't do that.
You can try if you like to.
Oh,
We
God.
do know he's got one slot open after that last guy.
No,
Yeah.
wait.
what I'm
No,
saying.
wait. Oh, no.
I've got this handful of souls.
I love that argument. Look, guys, I got this handful of souls. I mean, I might as well.
Oh,
Not the sword, the hand.
This is why we say you're evil.
What soul do you want to put into his body?
No! Oh, God.
No, that's a dumb idea. I've seen enough movies and played enough games. No, that's not a good idea.
Nice monkey.
Although it would be fun to put the giant fire spider in there.
Fire coup, spider climb.
How far is the ship from the place, from the temple?
Currently, you guys are flying above it. You can see that the prismarine shield that was originally the barrier has shrunk significantly. It seems to have isolated more or less around the mansion at this point.
Can I? Oh, well, we're probably super high up. I was gonna say, can we see Thalos, or can we drop a rope to him or anything?
I'll leave it without Thalos.
Yes, sorry.
Can
It's
we get
way
a
down there, but
little
you
bit-
can see the shape of him in the distance.
Can we get a little bit closer so the buff works?
It's like 1,000 feet, I think. I don't know if it would be. Actually, it might be a mile. Hold on.
The banner doesn't reach a mile, I believe. It would I believe it's
No, but
500.
when it 500 feet. Yeah.
But Paul Game, on your instruction, we'll start getting the ship closer.
Just enough for 500 feet to be the closest comfortable distance.
All right. And, Ashton, if there was anything you wanted to do.
Yeah, again, you should.
All right.
Oh wait, we have a paladin in there, don't we? Can he?
Artorius?
I want to see if Daddy Delacroix can do anything.
He is definitely heading to the main deck of the ship. But you can tell it would take him a moment to get up there, but he is rushing. Alrighty, and then over to Nira as everyone's rushing up on the airship itself. Nira looks to you, Modar.
Stay there! Stay right there! Or get in, if you can get into cover within 30 feet of where you are. I can cover that distance with my fucking carpet. Don't move more than 25 feet further away. We're all mentally connected.
She just kind of looks around, like a bit nervous, and then will stay there.
She should have went outside next to Thalos, but whatever.
She can't get to Thalos. She could get to this door frame, but that would be 30 feet exactly.
She's got a lot more feet
mean,
than
well-
that.
Yeah,
Well, could she dash?
and
yeah.
she also has a dash.
Well, don't.
But
I know you want to heroically save the day, but we're trying to keep as many people alive as possible.
No, I know. I'm saying she's not safer with Thalos. I
Oh
want
yeah,
to
she's
get
probably
her
safer
out.
with Modar. Get
That
near
depends
it.
if he
Get-
still gets. I'm trying. I'm trying to. If she can get into cover down here, that's the best thing.
all right. Well, then she'll get into cover, so she's at least not in direct sight of the Yellow King. And then Hester.
He doesn't want a second turn. He's tired at this point. It's a lot of
Yeah,
activity
I mean, at
standing
this
up
point,
from the
We're
throne.
just an annoyance. I mean, why is he
Yeah.
even putting in the effort?
He's
Just put down some
absolutely
dogs.
infuriated with these dogs, so he's just gonna clean us.
He uses 5 of his 90 attacks.
Pretty fucking. First dog. Pop. Second dog. Pop. Third dog. Damage, but no pop. Continue the clean sweep. That's a pop. And another pop. And then the petting of the century. Straight into the carpet. With
Okay, I
his
get-
thrown clean. As that took all his attacks.
Thank fuck.
Modar, you feel his eyes staring at the back of your fucking skull.
I do not spare him a glance of any kind. I bonus action pop my carpet back out. I'm gonna fly over into cover with Nira. I put one hand on my shoulder. I say, I'm not leaving without you, Thalos. Come here. And I'm holding a piece of the deck of the ship.
No disengage?
No. I need my action to prepare to teleport, so it gets an attack of against me.
Alright, just double checking. 24 to try and hit you.
24 would hit, but I can shield.
Alright.
Technically, because I shielded, he also takes rebuke, which is a measly 5 lightning damage as he slaps at me.
Clashes
He gets like
against
static electricity.
one tendril reaching out and just as he is repelled. Did you see that, especially with only 3 of these creatures and no one giving praise to him. There are flickers in the throne room.
Interesting. I will think about the ramifications of this at a later date. Unfortunately, I am preparing to cast teleport. I'm already mouthing the words of the spell.
All right.
I'm as far as I know, I'm his only target. Because I've got my ward back.
Thankfully, you guys are out of sight now.
Dalos! That's me. I don't even have any summons left.
Fellows.
Dallas will use movement to fly 60 feet in.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Why?
He will take aim and hurl his glaive right at the Yellow King's face with a 23.
Unfortunately, that will miss.
It's more a gesture.
Hmm.
And then he uses 60 feet of movement back here to where Modar is, joining Nira, and he will save his hasted attack as a reaction if anything tries to stop them from teleportation.
What about your glaive?
Oh, it automatically reappears in my hand.
Oh, that's
just
cool.
as we fade out.
All right.
I pointed pointedly at Haster as we're fading out. Not before we fade out, Josh. As we fade out. Just so you know.
All right.
Grab the fuck out of your hand. You've never been grabbed this hard by Modar ever.
So,
You think in this moment that Modar might beat you in an arm wrestling contest.
you fade out as you hear him gesturing for something and are gone before he can finish his sentence.
Oh, everyone that just joined me, since my little healing spirit is like wrapped around me, everyone within 5 feet of me returns 20 hit points.
As they appear, I'm shouting at Paul Gain up.
Yeah, Rain is kneeling over Ku's body, doing a revivify.
Dallas has his spear extended and he's shouting, Hasta! But we're back on the ship.
Modar's gonna go down on a knee, clutching his chest.
Alrighty. So with that, Rain is casting, the good old Revivify, or reviving Ku back as
Preparation.
he is horrifically burned all over his body after being left in the pyre there.
That's 70 on a heal to Ku.
Wait,
Yeah.
is he up, or is he like breathing?
He is breathing, thankfully. Just everything hurts. Then finally, with the quick burst of healing, see him relax almost to the point of practically wanting to pass out between not only dying, but also Modar. Go ahead and roll me a con save real quick as you feel like that pressure on your heart is like relieved, but it's also just the sudden tension and release.
Modar, Constitution.
All right, you do not pass out as your heart finally gets back in the rhythm of beating again.
Having a little bit of a conniption.
Dia looks at the whole collection of you. What the fuck happened in there?
I go to see
Sure.
if Mir's alright.
We faced Hastur. He was there.
Hey,
He
quick
burnt
question.
all of Delacroix estate.
Quick question. This is Ashton's first time hearing that. Do I have to make a wisdom save or instantly die?
Oh yeah, roll me wisdom save.
Rain's gonna mass heal everybody for 33.
And
I die.
oh god, hold on, roll me a D100 there. Also, Nira is holding you tight, Ramus. You could tell she is actually genuinely scared. She's fought many things with you, but that is a whole nother plane of existence.
Yeah, we're all pretty shooketh.
We faced the great evil, and we survived. Thanks to you, I look to Ramus. And you, I look to Modar.
You guys got me out. I was a little bit blind to our lives with our goal so close. I wasn't gonna leave.
Ramus suddenly, I guess he realizes the mirror. Now we have to check on it actually double time. We have to see if it's still, hell, if my people still even exist. Because that seemed like a physical creature and not just some image.
We will send out whatever sort of... We will look for whatever information we need, but we need time to rest and prepare.
How far
is-
away are those places? Oh, sorry, go ahead, finish.
Oh, no, that's that.
No, that was just to DM how far away are we? We're at least a long rest or two from the other places we think the other blood hunters are, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Orgain, get us out of here. Stop descending. Ascend. Ascend.
Right.
Can we like nuke the estate and apologize about it later?
You do see overall strange, almost prismatic barrier is slowly fading, though you're not entirely sure why. You could roll an arcane if you want, Modar.
You know I do. I do have a particular request since I've saved my 8th level spell slot.
Oh.
If we want it destroyed, I can try and make a earthquake. Destroy it.
I look at Rain. It's her choice.
But we don't have rain.
No, we don't. Then I look at Artorias.
Yeah.
The family home was destroyed before. It can always be rebuilt.
Sounds
Well,
like it's going down.
A worthy burial for Havan and his kin.
And Modar, you know full well, especially with a solid 26 there, that without the worshippers, the barrier is definitely weakened. If you do an earthquake, destroying the rest of the ritual, this little piece of the Eldritch Dream will collapse and he'll be closed out again.
Then I would ask for Ramus to slow Polgain so that we can stay at least within 500 feet of the edge of the compound. Because I can target a 100-foot radius circle, so I can cover 200 feet diameter. And I'll just extend out my hands, a pinch of dirt, a piece of rock from Rocky, and a lump of clay, and I just drop them over the side. And I'm going to concentrate for the full minute. 10 shakes of the earth to try and bring as much of this place down as we can.
Alrighty.
Oh, yes!
Double earthquake.
Like, Modar
No.
standing on the edge of the ship, and then Thalos just joins him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, actually, no. It's actually not. It's not a. It's not a. An earthquake. As your earthquake is going, I launch tsunami at it.
Yes.
Just to wash away and level anything else for
Put
a
out the
full.
fires.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Alrighty.
You may beat us, but you're not gonna win.
Yeah. Your entire summoning circle, all of that shit. We're swamping the land.
So, with that full purging of the land, you do see the prismatic barrier vanish, the township that was there, makeshift and burnt, fully washed under, as all evidences are washed away from Hashter's existence for the time. And especially with that, as the prismatic barriers winked out, there are no remains showing of this violet ground and this strange stonework. As this is finishing out, you do see that, especially hearing the Yellow King's name, well, Ashton is trying to collect himself.
Ashton, my
Rain.
friend, are you alright? Ashton, you do not look yourself.
Rain reaches out and put a cautious hand on your shoulder. Can Rain make a medicine check?
Yes, she can. As Ashton does not seem to have his faculties at the moment.
Can I attempt to cast Greater Restoration on him? Do I think that can free him of his mania? Or whatever's.
Yeah.
Yes, you can, as you've done so in the past, and you're familiar with trying to stabilize one's mind and the damage that's been done previous.
Does it seem to have an effect?
With that, Ashton, feel your mind come back to you and restabilize.
Rain has your head and is looking very intently into your eyes.
Felt very lost in a foggy cloud for a moment there.
I guess Ashton will lift his hand up and cup reins for a moment. And then he'll turn over his shoulder to Thalos. And then he'll break away from Rain and step towards Thalos. And then he's gonna punch Thalos in the gut.
Okay.
Holy crap. What does that put us at?
213 then.
Oh, 2 and 13. I didn't even see that part.
It puts us 12,000 away from level.
I raise my hand slightly and I say, "Are you yourself and you are upset?"
Well, to be honest, it really feels like you lot are pretty great at pissing people off.
Considering what he did to hang and burn those children, he pissed me off. And I will look Ashton straight in the eye. And if you're not up to fight an evil like that, we can drop you off at the next stop. But don't get me wrong. We could use your arm. I tap him on the shoulder and I take a step.
And we will probably see him again sooner than we think.
And you don't need to be invoking names. Aye?
That is my fault. The Yellow
Yeah.
King. You've seen him for yourself. I look to
Oh,
Ashiki.
does the name affect him now that we've basically seen him?
Well, especially seen him, but also now heard his name. No, it will not affect Ashton anyway.
All right.
But I do look to Ashiki, not in judgment, but I do say, you've seen who he is and what he does. Your decisions are your own. But like in my mind, with the mental connection, I just sort of flood the images of those children impaled on the trees, being burnt slowly like candle wicks. Like, and the Yellow King sitting back and just, enjoying it all. And then taking us all apart. But think what you will.
Ashiki will kind of.
You're not. It caught the first. It caught Ashiki Will, and then.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay. Ashiki will furrow her brow and like.
Unfortunately, died out again.
I'm just gonna move into the living room. Give me a second.
Oh, good.
Ramus really quickly to Ashton, Haster, the Yellow King. It doesn't matter what you call him. We have to kill him either way.
I'd like at
Doesn't
least
make
a
him
bit-
less deadly.
just a little bit of warning before you muddle my mind. Or in fact, before you do anything to me. As everything involved with this yellow belly son of a bitch seems to happen has this lingering effect.
It is true. If there is anything that is threatening to keep you from the family you love, understand it is he. And he will sever this reality in ways we cannot imagine unless we stop him. We must find the yellow mirror.
And that's why we hold these. And I pull out my sword a little bit to make sure they don't hand up in his hands again.
I think we can all agree one of these weapons, if there is another available, needs to go into Ashton's hands. The man fights valiantly with all he has. Let's arm him with something that is worthy.
Seems pretty worthy to me.
I meant a worthy weapon.
Ramus slaps him on his back.
Not really interested in the whole play with devil arms.
Okay, testing.
Yep.
All right. Thank
God.
God.
Okay, where to?
Where we think this could be.
We need some time to rest and recoup. Modar and I have a couple
It's
of plans,
more
but
of
we're gonna
a-
need some time to
It's
execute.
more. I think it's more of a. It's what, a day or two away.
Yes, it's 2 days away.
How far is Bodega?
Only a day.
Let's stop off and take care of our business before
Right.
we commit ourselves. Oh, sorry, Ashton, go ahead.
Can I ask something?
Always.
I'm going to die again. And I'd at least like to see me wife and me daughter.
I think that is a most reasonable request. Can you tell the captain where they are?
I reiterate the small town we were staying at. The name has escaped me.
It's fair. It's
I
not
look to
far.
Ramus and Rain. Ramus, Rain, are you cool with it?
I mean, it's the least we can do.
I imagine Rain takes a swig of her drink.
Just swig of a
Yeah.
drink, like, yeah, sure.
Probably says fuck it.
Not everyone's family is fucked up like this.
Ashiki. Oh, sorry.
No, Ku's just like, hey, Shane, get me back there. I'm gonna go lay down.
Cool. If you ever need to talk about something, I can lend you my shoulder.
Thank you.
Of course.
Maybe the recipes and all.
Well,
Nice lemon pound cake.
all right.
Make his way downstairs and go to sleep in one of the beds.
I guess a couple of us will explain to Artorias that what we saw, what we thought was Jin but wasn't, about the construct and everything that had taken over his home in the way of explanation.
You guys have definitely been fighting some fucked up shit down there. Gotta hear that from Augie.
Yeah, and every time it gets a little bit worse. Didn't think it could after that flying son of an old god, but I'd rather go back to that.
Either way, I'm glad you guys came back.
He looks around. So are we.
They will be hunting us from now on. We'll need to create new protections for the ship. Well, again, if you know of anyone that can work on the ship in that sort of way, don't hesitate to give us a name. We absolutely need every advantage we can get.
Oh.
I have a distinct feeling that we may have annoyed him a little, but he still doesn't give a shit about us. He thinks of us as nothing. I felt like nothing.
I don't
Just
know.
minor annoyances
I think he
until
felt
we
it.
get our hands on that mirror.
I saw fear in his eyes. I'm sure of it.
DM, can I get some insight on that somehow? If
Yeah.
that's like a thing, or he just sort of...
Yeah, go ahead and roll me insight, kind of like how he was acting. As originally when you guys came into the room and were fighting, he didn't
Oh,
even...
well, I don't know.
Yeah, still a little bit more or less just annoyed that maybe insects were in his presence. Other people could roll an insight if they like, but it's hard to read an eldritch being.
Actually, no. I'm not going to make the check because I know that's what Thalos believes.
Fair. And Alistair?
Dear, I've taught you all I know. I am no warrior. You need to begin to learn from Artorias while he is here on the ship. Going forward, he will be your mentor. I will still surprise you with beast attacks from time to time, but you need to be training with the absolute best.
But I already was training with the best, are you sure?
You will continue to train with me, but Artorias can show you things only a warrior can. Now you have two masters.
The
To learn from, not in like the owner way, just to be clear. Just
what's her class? I don't remember. What was she?
she's Sam. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, fighter samurai.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And she was learning under Jin until he decided he had other interests.
Does she want somebody to teach her swordplay?
I was gonna say, to be fair, wouldn't Ashton be a good choice? Because he
I look at Ashton.
stomps things.
He always claims himself simply to be a soldier. So I wonder if he's up for teaching.
Now, Thalas, I have a daughter. I've plenty of teaching to go around. If I teach you swordplay, you gotta teach me how to wrap a proper diaper.
I looked at Dia. I said, the offer is on the table. I've never seen sword skill like his before.
Then I'm glad I learned from you. I'm not going to argue firsthand some of the greatest fighters that I've seen, and I will take the advice straight to heart and mind.
Yeah, anything from him would be a benefit.
So you've got fighting beasts with Thalos from 6 a.m. till 8 a.m. Then you've got paladin skills from 12 to 2, and then you'll finish your day with Professor Ashton with learning how to slay everything with a sword.
After you're already tired, we have you go and pick up this bastard sword and hold it out with your arms extended for 10 hours.
Straight out.
And soul absorption and summoning with the Ramus for after
don't.
after dinner.
And
Don't fuck around with Ashton. He was a commander. He can drill her.
Oh
Yeah.
no! I absolutely believe it, but he always plays it like, oh, I'm just a soldier. But I know he must have been a commander or something. No one fights like that. It was just a soldier.
Yeah, we've fought commanders. That's not just a soldier.
with that, we'll be training with the gut sword and swinging it with weights attached into.
Have you guys seen that guy on TikTok who's doing that?
It's so
Yeah.
insane.
It's so good. It's so fucking cool.
It's a good fucking workout.
He's gonna swing that thing so hard, so fast that he's gonna pull his shoulder out.
I can't wait.
I can't wait to see the emergency room video.
There's a reason these things, people like train for the weight of these things. Something that something that large for somebody that small, that's gonna hurt himself.
Well, I mean, you've heard of the horse killer swords, right?
Yeah,
The what?
but those things were basically only chopped once, you know, when necessary.
Back in the fucking old feudal age of Japan, they had horse killer swords that were like Guts' claymore, where the
These are
intent,
fucking huge.
yeah, the intent of them were to not only kill the rider, but
They
also
were,
to decapitate the horse at the same time.
No dachis.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I know a Nodachi.
Most
Hell
of
yeah.
them were just like ceremonial, but yeah, horse killers.
Well, yeah, most pole arms, that weapon was developed specifically for like fighting from horseback, because you can't do it with like 3 feet of steel, like
Yeah,
2 horses charging at each other. No, you got to be able to. But that's a
Yeah.
special skill.
these things are almost 7 feet from end to end. So
I
Yeah.
dropped a picture in the Discord chat. They're fucking huge.
yeah, that's a really large one. That definitely is ceremonial. but they had long swords like that too. You know, the Europeans, they had like their executioner swords and those giant ceremonial ones.
Yeah. I mean, most mounted weapons, specifically large, because, you gotta swing
Yeah.
off the back, off of a horseback. That's
For the
sweet.
most part, it was easier to use like a spear or a pole
Mhm.
arm. Better balance. I maybe recommend we make a couple of stops if we have the time. Since the temple is closer, we do that after Ashton sees his family, or maybe we go to a tavern, whatever's closest. Maybe go see the dragon and the wizard again.
I definitely think, yeah, no, I back that 100%. Let's make the time. We're taking a week. We got stuff to do. Lots of it. Lots of people to update, lots of people to
Less-
contact.
Less if we can, because if he was as surprised as it seemed, then he's probably going to start moving a little faster.
Anything he throws at us, we can deal with. He's not going to show up. He's not going to show up himself. Especially if he can't technically pull himself through without the mirror just yet. I think we should take.
But
the-
if
only
he
because-
was, if this much of him was here,
Mhm.
that's what worries me, you know?
Yeah.
Like we saw him in a vault a day ago, and then not that long after, or like 2 days ago, and then not that long after, we see a physical manifestation of himself.
I think that ceremony, and this is just theory, but I think that ceremony must have been what was holding him here. Because we never really
Possibly.
stopped her from going. But we need time to cast certain spells, bro. So, I mean, I'll leave it to Modar to set a good timeline between rest and spell casting, but we know what we gotta do.
You look around. Do you see me standing there, chipper smile on his face? Motor's not around. You can very easily
Modar's
tell them
at the
apart
front.
because, yeah, I slipped away. I very, very quietly made my way to the front of the ship.
Moda? Me. Where did Moda go?
He's working on something. I can help you with anything that you guys need, so long as it doesn't require me to learn. I have all of my magics full and available to any of you. If there's any scanning that you may need me to do, or looking into magical artifacts, things like that.
Okay. I walk over to me, and I tell me about one of the projects I spoke to Modar about, and I told him when Modar is free, tell him to reach out to me so we can get started on the other project we talked about.
So actually, I have been working on that, and he'll take you downstairs and show you some very large clay ewers that me has been working on. They are very big. They're made of stone and clay, created with fabricate.
Okay.
Wait, what are these?
They are very large clay ewers.
Anything you need me. Anything you need me. If anything herbal, chemical,
I
stone.
need the diamonds. I need however many diamonds we're going to do this act on. I'll need a
What does
diamond
this
worth
do?
1,000 GP for that. Did Ramus come down into the hold to watch to see this?
Yeah, I'm curious. What is this supposed to do?
He'll describe how. So what will happen is I'll take
You're
a
looking
piece
to the
of
future.
your. Yes. Wait. Oh, is that what we're using
Nope.
these for?
Nope. Ramus turns around. I don't want any part of that. And then I flick him the ring of Bahamut, from the finger of Moldus and see if he knows anything about it.
He can roll. Does not get advantage on Arcana checks, but he still does get the plus or tireless abjuration. He can also identify it.
This is the ring from Moldas.
Yeah.
That would be. Actually, let me double check just to make sure.
Oh yeah, I threw the whole ring in the finger and everything.
Yeah, that's why I'm just double checking because there's a few rings that were going on in that area.
What did you call it, Kenny? The Ring of
Bahamut.
Bahamut. There we go. Nice.
I really want to ask like a Middle Eastern person how to say it because I believe that's what it is.
Bahamut, Baphomet.
Yeah, I've always thought it was. Yeah,
Bahamut.
well,
Depends on the region.
Bahamut, Moot.
Other people like to put an emphasis on Bahamuta.
back in. I mean, back before anyone was actually asking anyone from the Middle East about it, it was Bahamut and.
Yeah, that's what I know,
and-
Bahamut, but I don't think that's right.
And Tiamat, right? Those are the opposites.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the two like dragon kings.
Yeah. Good and evil. Although that's not necessarily what the mythology says.
Right. Forgotten Realms lore.
Right.
One very evil, one very good. Otherwise,
Alrighty, that is the correct. That one was the Ring of Evasion, but with an emblazoned emblem of Bahamut on the front instead of the hummingbird.
Yeah. So it's Ring of Evasion.
Yes.
Did we get any other cool stuff down there? It's been so long, I don't fucking remember.
we didn't do a ton of looting.
No,
Anything
we
that
got
we
the-
got should be on the treasure hold.
I remember, yeah, we gave the longsword.
Is that
Yeah.
quest log or no? Treasure hoard. Where is
Yeah,
it?
it should be in a treasure hoard.
That'd be so cool to replace my ring, but everything does fire damage, so like I don't want to give up this ring of resistance. I don't think there's been a single moment where I haven't had to use this ring.
Which is fair.
Because I'm not giving up this crown for the psychic resistance, and then the tattoo's been good to me.
Especially after getting assailed by multiple psychic attacks.
It's from me after.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah,
Dallas will come back upstairs and me will stay downstairs.
Will you let me do something, DM God? Well, something later, but for now, will you let me, Yeah, will you let me, roll a blood dice instead of just taking the flat damage every time? Because with the update to Blood Hunter, instead of just taking flat
I would let you roll it.
overall, like I would just get rid of whatever my level would take from my max health, but they would let me, the new version just lets me roll.
Yeah, I'm fine with you rolling.
Like, same way I do all my enhanced blood maledicts. What's it, a hemo die or some shit like that?
Yes, the Hemocraft die.
Yeah, that's one of the probably the improvements I'd say they added, but the rest is still like meh.
Modar's pain in his chest went away, right?
Yes, that has receded now that Ku is alive again.
Mm-hmm.
At some point when we have a moment, I want to use Modar or Thalos or both as an anchor and go back into the sword.
You could. I mean, you know that me and Thalos went downstairs, and you absolutely are free to go looking for Modar. It did not take too much to find him.
I might wait till my order is around to know more first, but I want to go back in. Because, I mean, they would probably, if they have or know where the mirror is, I'm assuming they'd know more about the weapon that's been around for thousands of years.
Right here. We're having a few things here and there.
Oh, is everybody on pee break or?
No, Josh is just grabbing some stuff.
Oh,
Yep, just grabbing a thing here and there.
Ramus is asking questions about the sword, so we're getting answers for that, or thinking about asking questions of the sword.
What?
if Ishiki is still on deck, Thalos will approach her and ask her if she wants to learn more about sort of communing with her runestone.
Absolutely.
All right. Whenever you're ready, we can find like a cool meditation spot and give it a shot.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Let Josh do his thing.
Alrighty. That should be set. Alright. So, with that setting forward, and especially you, Remus, you know full well that your order would most likely have answers to many of the questions, especially for some of these weapons. Mira's staying close to you for the time. Just
Do you think they have a blacksmith? Well, would they have a magical blacksmith? Because I have all these mats.
yes, you know full well that your order does have a well-renowned blacksmith that some people have sought to try and get some finer crafts from, but aren't always able to track them down. Usually would have to go out of their way personally to have a caravan follow them around until the work is done.
I'm trying to remember because I have mandibles and claws from some spiders, some poisonous spiders. I have scales from either Dagon, Son of Dagon, or something else. Oh my god, I've been collecting crap. I have 8 full-sized, like, super snake teeth from whatever the fuck that was. I have an angel feather.
That too.
Remus really has like the best collection.
Dude, everything, every beast or giant thing we fight, I'm like, can I get that? Can I get that? Yeah, thanks, can I get that? I don't even remember. I have 9 teeth, an eye, and... Oh no, I have 5 teeth, 1 eye, and 30 scales. I think I gave teeth and scales to somebody in the party, I think Modar. But I don't remember. It was a
Yeah,
dragon,
I got
right?
those
Yeah.
teeth.
I have 60 feet of giant's hair.
Which is a good material. Excellent for ropes. Alright. So, obviously on this exhausted day, trying to just collect yourselves, especially after what you had witnessed. Polgain just set a course for the bodegas. And
Is that closer than Ashton?
that's basically where Ashton's family currently is near the bodegas.
Okay, all right.
It's one of the safer locations.
So we're going back to the Ur cave.
Pretty much. Welcome back. But, yes, Nira seems to stay close to you, Remus. Still fairly worried, as this is still the forward-moving task of trying to stop the Yellow King, and especially after what everyone just witnessed.
So I do my best to make her feel comfy and less scared, I guess. I mean, I don't really know how, because we're all pretty scared shitless, but
It's just the comfort of being with her. She doesn't want to seem to leave your side.
that's okay. We're all pretty shaken.
Yeah, at later in the night, I'm gonna come back from the bow of the ship, very quiet, and try and get Thalos alone so we can have a quiet conversation, probably in my room.
Right.
You see, Modar is avoiding eye contact from almost everybody. It's like he's ashamed.
And the tiger man with super hearing is definitely can hear you crawling around.
Oh yeah,
Well,
Some
prior to
difficulty with the airship, but yeah.
I mean, once they're below, it's easier, I'm sure.
Josh, just so you know, prior to that though, Ashiki and Thalos are going to sit down and they're going to meditate together because Thalos is going to try to get her to interact with her runestone.
Alrighty.
Oh, don't forget, we were gonna go. We have that blade, the yellow blade or whatever it is, in the bag that we should probably figure out what to do with, and the chopped up body that we're trying to throw into the river.
Yellow King's rapier.
Yes.
We don't need to worry about that. Stop asking about it. No, just asking.
Give me your sword!
And the chopped up body we have. Or did we bury that already?
Pretty sure Modar still has Vinka of secrets in his,
yup.
his tiny chest, his secret chest.
Cut up into pieces in my tiny secret chest. Yeah.
Oh god, what a fucking way to go for a revenant. That's hilarious.
Wait, what? Vinko's secrets? Which one was that? I'm trying to remember which. I just remember we chopped somebody up and threw him in a box.
She was the one that we didn't know much about, but it turns out she was like a master of disappearing and.
Oh,
showing
right,
up
is that the one?
Yeah,
Yes.
assassin god.
She like ambushed us when we were trying to do our little deal.
Yep.
Yeah. One of the few assassins to actually get a couple of good looks in on you guys and stalk you along with City Marigold.
Well, like everybody else, she's now chopped up
And burned.
and chained up in a box.
Chained in a box.
Yeah, I would like to get them out of my box and preferably into some kind of volcano.
Would you now?
I would.
You want me to drop the ring in Mordor? Not so much a ring.
Hey, Eagles. Hey, I've got a real cool job for you.
Real fancy job that needs doing.
What are you buying?
God, so much has happened. Like, I've probably like forgotten a lot of events.
Actually, your recall is really good. You pull stuff out from like 2 or 3 years ago, pretty
I take notes.
pretty accurately. That's yeah.
Well, I take some notes. Some things actually just like pop in. But you guys are like, yeah, and we did this, and I'm like, wait, when? Oh, I had a vial of holy water. I should have chucked at him.
Will anyone sit vigil with us while we're meditating?
Yes, I will. I mean, I'll invite. It's nighttime. Is Nira asleep? DM God. Oh, great one.
Yes, at this point it would be, well, let's see, probably around 2 p.m. in the day, as you guys
Oh.
did arrive early. But yes, you have the full day to yourselves to try and just rest and recuperate from.
Yeah, if I hear them, I go to them to sit with them. I'm like, I can hear you, right? You and all the damn mice crawling across this ship.
Good.
There are no mice with this many griffins. There are
I was
0
like-
mice.
They're all down here with us. The moment they found out they were griffins, where do you think they'd be?
Run!
They'd
Off
be like,
this
oh, fuck
fucking
no.
boat. Yeah.
So I'm like, gotta catch those damn mice one night.
Good, my friend, because no one knows more about getting in touch with the gem than you do. Let's guide Ashiki so she can get in touch with the white gem, with the pearlescent gem. None of us know what lays inside. And this may be a journey you must take on your own, but you shouldn't be afraid of what you find on the inside. And Ashiki, please know, we trust you completely. Let us begin.
Oh god, wrong one.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Just start throwing down hands right there in the fucking start.
You wake up. There's a Turk ogre throwing hands at you. What's going on?
Alrighty. So, as you take a moment to collect yourselves, maintaining focus on top of the deck is fairly soothing, especially with the open air blowing over the top and the free open space, leaving so much room to breathe. Go ahead and roll me a flat charisma, Ashiki, as you
Okie doke.
start focusing in on your pearlescent runestone. Delving in, it's fairly relaxed, even if it feels like certain pieces of you are being tugged and held back, like you dove through the surface of a pool and some of the water is holding tension on specific parts of you. Feel the comfort that Ramis and Thels provide as they help you meditate alongside. Looking around feels strange. Feels like a white room. Just a blank space, but a part of you feels memories. Like you're looking through a third eye that doesn't really see, but projects an image into your mind of where you actually are. You see where you grew up. Much of the city and chaos that you and your friends would get into trouble with.
I guess then Ashiki, she wouldn't see metropolitan things. She would see the deserts of Shishipanique, right? I think we decided that's where she was from.
Mm-hmm.
And the her parents sitting around the fire in their tent.
It feels comforting and warm. Almost odd, as if this is completely different than what you were expecting. You were expecting to be greeted by someone, anyone. It seems more or less like your own clean and pure thoughts. Things that were wholly innocent before anything else happened in your life. Just fond, comforting memories. You feel attention once again pulling on your back where your wings are. You realize that it's almost like each piece of you that's changed or taken from a different location almost gets pushed out, trying to preserve this place of safety. Finally here. Who are you? Not entirely sure where that came from, but you know.
I hear what?
You hear, "Who are you?" in a very soft, childlike voice.
I'm Ashiki.
You've gone through a lot to get here, haven't you?
Some might say that.
Is that why you want the staff?
I maybe.
It's at this point where you start to see colors unfolding. It's no longer a white space. Almost like you're just letting yourself relax into that third eye. Go ahead and roll me another charisma saving throw. Well, is Remus and Talos, go ahead and
A save or a check?
save. Alright. You start to very easily fall deeper into it. relax even more. You do see the colors become more vivid and vibrant. As well as you, Thalos, you start to almost relax as a soft, warm breeze cradles you. And Ramus, go ahead and roll me a charisma saving throw. If you might have stepped away. All right. As you feel this very settled touch, and just realize that there are your parents actually there. Friends from your childhood. The soft, freezing smell of the burning smoke and ash from the campfire that's relaxing. Small kettle of usually the tea that your parents would drink. You realize that you are a child again. Also come to realize that there is also an extra child aside from her. You look over and you see a very young Thalos. It's at this point, Thalos, that you realize that you've kind of been accidentally pulled into Shiki's mind as well.
Oh. Okay.
All very comforting here. Like, this is supposed to happen. This is a safe area.
My mind is lit.
What is this place?
My home.
Her fond memories.
This is all very strange. You realize Thalos's accent is completely different in his youth. He sounds like one of those Viking tribe, Uthgard, that roam the plains. I've never seen a place quite like this. Huh. It is most strange.
Shiki, friends could stay for dinner. You hear that?
Oh, am I there too?
Yeah.
She said friends.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a Christmas saving throw, Ramus. Yeah, you are there in there with her, but it's childlike you.
Childlike?
Yes, childlike you before everything happened.
When Ashiki hears dinner, her eyes are gonna like widen a bit, and she's gonna be like, I don't think my parent or my friends want to stay for dinner, Mom.
There's a little orphan kid looking at you like, dinner? Fuck yeah.
Are you sure? It smells like it's really, really good.
It's not.
How young childlike?
Like 8 years old.
Okay, so just first, yeah, it's still a little young. So it's still orphan.
Are you sure, Shaky? Thunderschweig, I'm so hungry.
No, you're not. Not for this. No.
Why would you turn away food? It's food.
Aye, it's food.
It's people.
You don't get it every day. Wait, do you get it every day? That's
Did you
also
say
what you're
people?
like.
Ashiki will slowly begin to seem very uncomfortable with the situation, almost like she's panicking.
Can they not cook?
Hey, there's nothing to be afraid of.
She's gonna start like looking down and be like, I don't want them to know this. I don't want them to see this.
All right, roll me another Christmas saving throw as you try and push this out for a moment. All right. You hear for a very subtle, brief moment of the little girl reach out, like, "Wait, no!" and then snuffs out, and the light turns off. Both of you are pushed out of Ashiki's mind, returned back to yours, but still remember, for a brief time, the vibrance, smell of campfire, and the relaxing desert wind, and for some reason, Ishiki wanting to close that off for a moment. The strange little girl who wanted to keep the safe space with her.
I also just look to Ramus, give him a nod, but also continue to send like positive thoughts towards Ashiki.
Yeah, we still sit with Ashiki.
All right.
I imagine she's in a pretty confusing mental state because she was safe, but she's starting to like realize that like there were reasons why she did not go back home.
Mm-hmm. You do hear the voice of the little girl reach out again. But why did you send your friends away? You were safe here.
Nobody is safe here. The only people that are safe here are us.
Not happy with your memories then. How you really wanted it, not the power, but the change that meant in your life.
What was that? I think I missed it.
It's not. You didn't want the staff for the power, then you wanted it to have the change in your life.
I think I wanted it because everybody said I couldn't have it.
I see. I'm going to take it then. The power and the comfort that it brings.
Ashiki will open her mouth for a moment and then pause. I don't know. These are my friends, but I don't know.
Then I'll be here amongst your memories till you feel comfortable coming back for them.
Ashiki will just stay quiet, kind of focusing on the fire now.
Feel a soft hand holding yours, not aggressively, but just patient, comforting. Almost as if they see your memories as you do, but still fondly and compassionate. knowing that that's just how you grew up. And that's not wrong.
I think now Ashiki would probably begin trying to get out of this meditative state.
Alright. And roll me one last Christmas saving throw, but at advantage. Alright. Very easily. Can't let go of that soft, comforting hand. That soft campfire, light and warmth slowly pushing away as you start to feel once again the breeze that you had actually met on the deck of the airship when you were focusing. You come back to yourself. A little more aware of what the pearlescent staff gives between comfort, healing, and grace. It's almost a dangerous space. If somebody who is not strong enough could possibly get stuck in, not want to leave comfort, their old memory. Or terrifying over, it all felt very real. Even the sense of innocence before life experiences caught up to you. As that slowly fades back into memory.
Ashiki will kind of, I guess, come to and realize that in her meditative state, she had been just tears streaming down her face, and she'll quickly wipe them off. Thank you, Thalos.
All I can. Ramos turns. All I can say is, if you whatever you tried to hide from us there, you can't hide it from yourself. If this is really the path you want to go down.
Love
You
that I was
bare your all to get what the Runa has to give.
Ashiki will stand from her position and kind of dust herself off. I'll keep that in mind, Ramus.
Trust yourself, Ishiki. I give her a nod. And thank you for trusting us.
Of course.
Has Modar made his appearance?
You saw me. You saw him go below deck, avoiding you guys as your mid ritual. He went to go see to actually see Ku and Ashton, but Ashton is out, I believe, napping in the hammock.
The hard schnoozle.
Long day.
It's hard to say. But yeah, he's just kind of very quietly sitting in the main bunk room, watching Ku cook a little bit and waiting for Thalos.
Thalos will go to seek him out.
All right, and we have some business to take care of downstairs.
It's infectious.
I will take him down, and I will show him the jar and tell him that he just has to wait now. But if it's more help he wants right now, then I can do that immediately.
I can wait. We have potentially a week's worth of time, but what is it that you need? What is it that you and me need to do everything that we need to do in order to try and safeguard our friends and safeguard this ship?
The biggest thing is we're gonna need flesh from our friends.
That will be an interesting. That would be
Ramus
a
is on his way back
interesting
to his room,
conversation.
and he's like,
Yeah.
"You guys aren't that quiet, you know that, right?"
I
he
no,
walks
my
back
voice
into
has
the
a
room.
piercing tone, unfortunately. But I am gonna take several gems from the treasure hoard. I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gems, 6 gems, worth 1,000 from the treasure hoard.
Do we need to have those exchanged in one of the cities?
No, they need to be as they are.
Oh, I also supply the oodles and oodles of ruby dust I collected.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Pull it closed. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So when we get to the bodega, we'll set me up in the basement, molding earth to create a better, uh, you know, space for these things, and perhaps some guardians to keep an eye on it.
Very well. We'll speak with everyone in the morning. We should get their consent.
You can hear from the room. Yeah, probably a good idea.
You don't have to spy on us. You could just come in.
Tiger ears, remember? Can't really help it.
I'm actually if Moda, are you
Jim.
all right?
I just feel like we came up against the reason I'm here, and we had to run. And I've been justifying my stay in this place that I don't belong by saying that I have a power and I'm responsible to use it. But there was someone who was here who was supposed to be doing that job, and I'm only holding his place. I don't know that that's enough reason to justify me keeping you away from your friend any longer.
Moda, I would disagree. Yes, you came here seemingly by accident, but I believe you are meant to be here. For some time now, I have felt the ability that I might be able to send you home. And I want to give you that choice, but I also want you to know that I believe you are meant to be a part of this fight. I would never keep you someplace that you do not wish to be, but the blue stone, the negotiation it took to obtain it, your ability to wield it, none of that seems like coincidence. I don't know if I believe in destiny, but I do believe that you should be with us. But the choice must be yours. If you wish to return to Sigil, I think I may be able to send you there.
In one of the more violent things you've seen Modar do, the blue stone sword was leaning up against the wall. You see Modar turns and he just kind of viciously kicks it across the room. And he turns back to Thalos. That's the goddamn problem. I don't want to go back to that life. I feel like every day is a different adventure. I can't just go back to paper and a quiet room where I've engineered it so that people don't bother me. But I'm not enough. Even if I can control it, we're not enough. We need help, and I asked for some, but I don't know what that will what that'll look like. So I don't think the choice is in my hands anymore.
There is no shame in asking for help. Our friends are here for us. Home is defined as a place where you are no longer lonely. I think you have found your home here, Modar. That doesn't stop Aiden from someday coming back. I look forward to seeing my brother, but I look forward to you spending time with him, getting to know him as well. If you wish to stay, you are welcome to stay. You are no longer an accident. I don't need my friend back. I put my hand on his shoulder. I have my friend here. And I'm sure Ramus would agree.
sitcom music.
Dude, Modar is gonna tear up. Like he's already in this highly emotional state, which is very rare for a Vidalcan, and you
That
just
would-
like
That'd be a primetime TV voice track. The oh do 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 do.
And then they all died.
Modar's.
The commercial.
You see a line of tears go down from the corner of one of his eyes, and then from the other, and he reaches out and grabs your arm, like putting his hand on your shoulder, the same way you're doing to him, and then he steps a little closer to like pull you into a hug.
All right. Yeah, I'll obviously return that.
It's very awkward.
That's it.
You're here because you were meant to be here.
Gah, where'd you come from?
Literally
Lurk
next
in the
door.
shadow.
Fucking shit. Oh god.
Technically, this is the area we were using as our room the whole time.
Yeah.
Then look around the corner like, fuck. Oh god, you heard me kick the sword, didn't you?
I actually I
Outta
tap I playfully tap like Ramus in his ribs. It's not a real punch, but just sort of like for someone who only looks out for himself. Ramus, you've come to care for all of these people. I've seen it. I tried to stay on the outside of this group myself, but we're in this together.
Then I think we should tell them what we're working on, Talos. It's gonna take pretty much every day this week to protect everyone. They have a right to know, especially if we're gonna ask for like a finger's worth of each of them.
As it should be. Ramus should be first to know. The rest can find out in the morning.
Ramus is a little weary. I was raised to sacrifice myself. I do not fear death. I fear not completing what I set out to. Whether it be by the sword or by somebody else's, I've already accepted what's going to happen to me.
We are the
This
peak to the
But
future.
if anybody else, I'm sure
ahead,
not
Mother.
everybody else feels the same way.
I only seek to give you the chance to do that. What I'm working on would not force you to remain here. You would not be tied to this plane in that way. I'm merely creating a vessel. If you were to die before your time, you would have an option. With things like that, with Ashton's worries about his family, Thalos and I have been talking, and we agreed that, well, one life might not be enough.
It may be a
Two-
means for you to continue your mission.
Yes.
We think in generation instead of individuals.
I will reiterate what Thalos said to me. We are here because we are needed. Can you name any person from your order who's attained the power that you have, that controls the souls of evil with the skill that you do?
Well, not to give too much of it, but I mean, I met the original owner of this sword, and truthfully, I pale in comparison to him. And I've still got a ways to go. If I can get his help, I
Then-
will.
let me try and give you as much time as possible. That's all I'm asking. And I would step out of the way and show you the 2 clay jars that me has been able to make. One of which has its lid sealed with tar and magical, like magically laced dust with the ruby sand.
Are you trying to near automata us?
Well,
We
Thanks,
call it
one
Ultron.
person got it.
I'm not trying to know. Fuck. Oh shit. I'm. I am making a second line of defense if we're the first. If we were to fall, and I look at Thalos to finish it.
they will stand.
Are you making more clones?
So the
Don't
me is a
ruin it.
me is a simulacrum, not a clone.
We call it Ultron. We envision a suit of armor on every
fuck,
block.
come on, no.
Suit of armor for the world.
Oh,
No,
Jesus.
no.
Have Ruby Sand it all for
I,
it.
I picture an anti-magic field around the country.
That's right.
Oh god, a wall of force defending the plane. Oh man, okay. Side thing,
something
I
to-
do want to develop a wall of force to protect the plane. That sounds badass. That sounds like the highest honor a abjuration wizard could ever do.
What did you do? Well, I created an entire barrier of magic to protect it.
I stopped extraplanar entities from ever being able to come to this plane.
God, fully block off the Eldritch Dream Realm.
Mm-hmm.
Ramus is still a little weary. He kind of wish he had the guidance of I guess, the older hunters, if this is a good idea. Like, the point is to die well, in service of the cause, and that's why it's in order and not just a lone individual, because doesn't matter what I accomplish, there's somebody else who will pick it up from where I stopped.
But there is no one else who will know what you know, will understand the fight the way that you understand it. If you fall in battle, this will give you a chance to stand again.
He points as the sword. I'm trying to figure out how to say this without saying, like, hey, there's people in here, like, I've met the others.
I mean, we kind of.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
kind of. I like left things out. I don't think I told everybody that I met with the dude
No.
at the first,
This would
like,
be the
couple
first.
of...
Yeah.
Haven't told anyone on the connectivity of who's in what.
As hard as it is to say, the history of my kind is here with me always. Soon, hopefully not too soon, I may be adding to my knowledge to that annal. It's not just in books, but in weapons as well.
Your decision is your own. I will not ask you something of you that you do not want. I wouldn't just.
Let me think, please.
Of course. I would have you know that if I were to come back after the worst were to happen and you would no longer be with us, our fight as the Rangers would be diminished.
I paraphrase it as basically, there are many of me who will gladly take up my mission. But let me think about it.
Yeah. This is definitely a lot, and I'll probably look over to Thalos. Should we go join the others upstairs?
I think everyone else may be sleeping or trying to relax.
I think most are trying to snooze.
Yeah, we can bring it to them in the morning after they have a long rest. I'm sorry. Well done, my friend. You should get a long rest.
I can't. I need to work. I have spells to transcribe. I need to prepare for the next few days. I'm not gonna be sleeping for a little while.
Very well.
Thank you for
Wait.
your concern.
I know there's a spell for this.
Hmm.
Something's rest.
Catnap?
Yes, I think catnap. Oh, damn it. Yeah, no. Wrong character.
Yeah, and that's only a short rest, unfortunately.
Okay. If there is anything you need, I'll be up on deck.
I'm sure Ramus will hear me.
I'm going up on deck as well, but I'm going to sort of like meditate with the weapon. I'm not like trying to go into it, just sort of, I don't know, attune, further attune.
Yeah, once I get time alone, I want to spend some time with the sword as well.
I'm trying to figure out this arm thing too. That campfire noise is very soothing.
Right? Alrighty then. So, obviously, many recuperating through the night. Many of the ladies having drinks as Talos comes up.
Hey, Valos.
I will absolutely join them for a drink.
Hell yeah.
Rain is deep in them cups.
It is so hard being so wise. I say before downing a full tankard.
I wouldn't know anything about that, but drink up.
Do not discount yourself, Ishiki. You did fantastic. Ren, thank you for keeping an eye on us. Dia, next time, you are coming into the field with us. Absolutely.
I look forward to it and I hope I don't disappoint. Been a while. Kind of thankful I didn't go into whatever initially that was.
I'll actually start to recount. I'll recount some of the battles that she's missed and explain why some of the monsters that I turn into when I'm fighting her to train her. That's why. So, then I'll explain. But I'll explain, and I will go kind of silent afterwards about the horror we saw down there, and then I'll actually offer up a toast to Havin and his sister and all those kids from the orphanage.
Oh, in the meantime, I wherever we're storing our stuff, I take what's his name's I take the skull off my belt of our butthead and I start like polishing it a little bit. This thing's going on the mantle. It's getting a little spit shine.
Polishing up Moldass's head and all that. Alright.
Not even. What's his name?
Let's see.
Why can't?
Pilgrim?
Yeah,
There you
I was
go.
gonna say, why can't I think of that? We hunted his ass for. We said his name constantly for months, years.
Finally, it finally happened where he's dead and you no longer have to hold his fucking name in relevance anymore.
No, I'm polishing that shit.
Stupid
It's
bitch.
it's gonna be the centerpiece in the bodega.
I don't know. The son of Dagon's head is, I think, still a better centerpiece. We should get a place of honor for Pelgrim's head, though. Maybe the toilet.
Did you get one of Pelgrim's horns or anything like that before he dissipated?
I mean,
That would be
I've got his
real
whole
nice to
head.
carve up. Make
Yeah,
a
we've got
belt
his head, so
buckle
there.
or,
So that's
I've
both
got
horns.
his whole head. Just the rest of him is in my arm.
Oh, let's make a horn of demon calling out of it.
That
What you
would
do
be
is
fucked.
skin the sclera from his eyes, turn it into a cod piece. I think that
Oh,
would be fitting. That's how I feel about it, Josh.
I don't know
said
how
it.
large
No,
it
no,
is,
no.
I
but
fucking love it. I'm all for it.
a belt
Hey.
buckle or like a pauldron for one of my shoulders.
y'all want to know
Oh,
the real
that'd be
the
pretty
real
dope.
thing we should do with it? I
What?
can't suggest this in character, but we should go back to that one temple that Pelgrim first sent us to, where Zuri died. And toss it in the water there.
Oh,
Oh
That's
yeah,
the real like
yeah.
woof.
If I didn't want to keep his head
Right,
so
no,
badly.
absolutely, no, absolutely keep it. But that would be the like if Zuri's memory was there.
I think
Didn't we do something with his feathers or something?
Yes. Most of you kept one, and then several of you, I believe, like laid him to rest at the temple after we magically
Yes.
fucked it up. The of Ashur.
Yeah. So we reclaimed the temple in his honor. Several of us kept some of his feathers, and I think Rain developed one of her spiritual weapons, like the brass knuckle kind of claws. I think that's reflective. I think. Wait. Did Zuri have brass knuckles?
No.
I thought she did something like that. But I know Thalos definitely, whenever he summons that draconic spirit, even though it comes out as a gold dragon, it's like green tinged, kind of like
Mm,
Zuri's like feathers.
feathered
So
serpent.
whenever
Yeah.
he calls it Zerial. So
Oh,
yeah,
I'm gonna
What sounds
cry.
better? Bane of Pelgrim or Pelgrim's Bane?
Pilgrim's Bane.
Pilgrim's Bane. Hell yeah.
You could also say Slayer of Pelgrim.
this
Pilgrim's Bane is like your title. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I like the title.
Pilgrim's Bane. That's how they will know you in song and revelry.
I believe we should add a surname to Deadass Rangers. I believe we should be the Deadass Rangers, Hunters of Hastur.
Ooh. That's that
That would
season
that
3 title.
yeah, but that's
Hunters
like
of the Dark, technically, but
I like Hunters of Hastur because then it's like we can only say it to us because like people cannot hear our name without suffering the
it
effects.
makes sense.
That's just like a lore, like that would be badass type thing.
Makes sense.
Oh.
So, you obviously are able to have some drinks, recuperate, recover yourselves through the day and the night. Especially after such an intense experience. Assuming everyone goes fully to sleep and there's no one awake through the night.
I'm meditating.
And Thalos will be on deck, sort of, keeping watch, but also meditating. That's sort of what he does instead of
Yeah.
proper sleep.
All right. Both of you meditating and steadying yourselves, keeping your minds clear.
I am gonna do restful activities so I get the long rest, but Modar does not sleep.
Alrighty. Yeah, let's do one of these. Yeah, makes sense. For those who actually do go to sleep, so that would be Ku, Ashton, Dia, Rain. Assume Yushiki if she does go to sleep. Oh, Nira.
I think he stepped away.
She said she was back.
Oh,
Ashton's
Babe,
dead, Mom.
Shiki?
Ashton, you dead, man. Sorry. So
It's a good one.
I'm here.
So those who are asleep,
Ashton doesn't sleep. I take exhaustion. No, because I was thinking about it. He's probably struggling with some PTSD.
That's fair. That is fair. So you would gain a level exhaustion, do not gain the benefits of a long rest for the moment.
Were y'all trying to talk to me? I did not hear anything.
Yes. As I was describing, curious if you actually go to sleep this night.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. With that, those who are asleep feel strange. You're definitely on the airship. You're used to the groans and the rocks of the airship itself, pushing and throwing. There's a point where it feels like you're falling, only for a brief moment, but slow. Just a soft descent of elevation. You see the ultraviolet colors again. For a brief moment, it almost envelops you fully with these hues of purple and pink, almost blinding flashes. Do feel yourself shift in your sleep, almost kicking, like you're trying to swim, but there isn't any water. It just continues to surround you and pulls you deeper in. You find yourself landing in this tunnel. Not even sure where it is. Seems like it's been perfectly bored out from the rest of the rock, smooth. Unnaturally smooth. The point where you see even water droplets that have almost guided down it, just run perfectly. As if it were made to be flowing in a specific direction. You hear water. It takes almost feels like a whole minute before you finally are able to see where it's coming from for a moment. As you realize that it's not water. It has the sound of rushing water. It looks like rapids at first, but when it finally strikes you and pushes you down the tunnel, it's eyes. Nothing but eyes pushing you down, flowing like a river, turning over each other. The irises looking at you before, trying to swallow you in this torrent of fluid. Feel for that moment like your mind is trying to scream, but especially with how much liquid is pouring over you, it's choking and smothering, tossing you around, occasionally feeling yourself slammed up against this tunnel. Before, once again, you feel another fall. The eyes separate and they solidify, all staring at you as you just fall into darkness. And then slowly wink out into stars. At that point, after falling so deep, slowly being choked out by darkness with only the stars that you see, eventually each one disappears, blinking out. And you hit something with a wet slap, a soft palate. Almost undulates at the sensation of you touching it in response. And looking around,
Ew.
realize that you had fallen onto some form of tongue or muscle. There's a point where you see a huge mound of flesh build up like it's going to threaten to wash over you, but then replaces itself with an eye and then churns as the iris widens into teeth like a leech and maw, and then starts to gorge out what looks like a gemstone. Getting bigger and bigger, like you've somehow shrunk, where this thing threatens to continue to grow until it overlays on top of you. Stops just before pressing you into this tongue flesh beneath you. And you're looking for what seems like a clear yellow surface, gem-like in retaliation, holding you back, pinned between material flesh and what seems to be an ever-expanding scape of nonsensical amalgamations, flesh torrenting over each other, pillars rising up, falling, others that float off into the sky, mouths screaming, eyes that explode, collapse, convert into eyes or mouths and stomach, creatures crawling in and out of these eyes that weren't originally doorways there. And finally, you see one light starts to rise up from the rest of this mesh mass of flesh. This confusing landscape of teeth and body parts. Yellow robe starts to approach. It feels like he's trying to seep into your minds. For those who didn't get sucked into this dream, I want you to make a charisma saving throw.
People who didn't dream.
Who did dream? People
Well,
who aren't asleep. People who did not sleep and are getting their exhaustion or... Well,
I mean, I'm meditating. That's like resting, but it's not sleeping, I guess.
No, wait, that's a saving throw. I don't have disadvantage.
Oh, sorry, I whispered it.
We should use the 16.
Yeah, it was the first number that you rolled.
yeah. Alright.
This
And,
motherfucker's
and
Freddy
Rain was
Krueger.
sleeping in this room, so he gets the bonus to con saves from Heartbreaker.
Yes.
Plus 3. 19.
And everybody has a gift of battle.
And that's an extra +1, so that's a 20 for you. Oh wait, no, that's not for saves. Never mind. Gift of battle is only attacks and AC. You fooled me.
Alrighty. So, actually reminds me one more.
Who was awake besides the three of us?
I think that's it. Me, Ashton, Hemis. Oh, Nier. 4.
No, Nero was sleeping, I thought.
Nira's sleeping.
Oh.
So, I've rolled for Nira. As you... Well, let's see. 16 would succeed. 15
Yay.
would succeed as well. Fortunately, the 13 would fail. In short, I could tell you 14 was the DC. But you do feel as he presses what looks like a hand formed from various teeth, eyes, and tongues, slowly misshapens into something resembling porcelain, a sheen to the surface of the skin. Traces a sigil on your chests. And then it's at this point you hear, "Welcome to my kingdom."
Oh, we gotta get that off of you, Thalos.
That's the point where you feel yourself fall once again, but then you see hundreds, thousands, other humanoids, various races, marked with this symbol, all wearing some form or tattered robe of yellow. As they're all reaching out to try and grab you as you fall down into the abyss and wake back up. Those who failed as you wake up find a new sigil emblazoned on your chest. Made what seems to be some eldritch magic.
Is it burning? Is it stinging? Or is it just...
It seems to pulse with a strange life to it. Has a soft, almost green, teal-esque glow that singes off to yellow. I put it inside the chat for the Rangers. That is what appears on your chest.
Another unwanted tattoo. I attempt to light my hand on fire and press it to my chest.
Wait. So it was just us awake who had to roll for that, right?
No, it was the sleep people.
Asleep.
Oh,
Those who were asleep.
but those of us who were awake still had to make a save, or we'd still get her.
Oh, right.
No, you were safe.
Oh,
Those who were asleep have received this sigil.
Oh, so did anyone pass? That was asleep?
I'll roll for rain. Realize I should have done that.
Because, yeah, all of us who are awake rolled, it looks like.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whew, that's a relief. All right, I do not burn my own hand onto my chest.
Oh, that was whispered for rain. My apologies, but that's a 24.
Yeah, she smashes that out of the ballpark, and she is able to rebuke the sigil of the Yellow King.
She slaps it away like a bug when you're sleeping.
Yeah, she's got all the charisma.
So, those who would awaken with it: Ku, Nira, Dia, as well as Ashiki.
Well, yeah, I guess we're going to see the wizard.
Do what I can for him.
We're going to spend a lot of time there, I guess.
I don't know about showing up with whatever these marks are before we know what they are.
True.
To try.
Trojan horses.
Either an Arcana or History, if you want, Modar. Once you are, well, if anyone else would show, but Nira and others would be curious as to what this was, and Ku comes out as, "What the hell's going on? What the fuck is this?"
did those of us who were awake like realize something was happening? Like, was it like thick in the air, or is it just the folks who are sleeping that are aware that something's changed?
Just those who were sleeping.
Okay.
Those who were awake, nothing came aboard. You did not feel thick miasma or anything.
Oh, so then I guess I don't necessarily know yet, so.
Yeah, you just hear a commotion. Probably a commotion, some that are confused, others that are slightly concerned. This strange new symbol on their body that doesn't seem to go away.
What's happening? Is something going on under deck? Why is everybody out here?
I've got this weird thing. Yes, like she's got it too. Like points up to Nira, looking very concerned, like it's just over her heart. I had strange dreams, but I don't know. Something that happened from maybe seeing it. As you will all do bear witness, as they all have the same sigil.
What? No. Mira, cool.
I don't fucking know what happened.
I look helplessly at Modar and then at me. Like,
Modar's gonna immediately go over. Do you mind? And I've just put my hand on his chest and cast identify. It should tell me the magical effect that is, affecting him.
So,
Wow, brain.
Brain, help, please. Brain. All right. So,
He's gonna go do the same on Ashiki.
as you do this, it almost burns to the touch, identifying
Oh,
this.
good. Oh, good.
Okay, now can I use Arcana or History roll?
Yes, you can. For this, 29. Alrighty. Ramus, you know full well that these might be elder signs, symbols of power, specific to gods that have either been forgotten or sigils that they have used to direct their power immediately.
Maybe we should go see those guys who wanted us to kill Haster, see if there's anything they know about it. I know we weren't going to go back there, but probably.
oh, they'll find us.
You know
I'm sure.
full well that some of these eldritch signs might permit somebody to control that person if left long enough,
Oh, good.
or even manifest within that person's body.
Oh, great.
Well, guess we're going to see the wizard.
Well, does it seem like it's a distinct spell that I can feel, right?
You feel it for sure. It is an eldritch sign, an ancient symbol, specifically to those old enough or at least versed enough in dimensional travel to know to avoid most of these, as even seeing or holding these kinds of symbols, empowered as they are extraordinarily dangerous. Usually even used sometimes to fight eldritch gods, knowing what symbol they are. These spell magics combined there within that you feel are abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, illusion, necromancy, and transmutation.
Lord Almighty.
Only one that seems to be missing is evocation.
Okay. I guess I will say, I would like a volunteer. I'm gonna try and dispel the rune from you. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
All right. Ashiki, why don't you come up here with me, just in case you explode.
Moda, Moda,
Yes.
Is this simply a question of dispelling magic? If so,
Yes.
I may be able to lend my power to yours.
I would very much appreciate that. This is going to be a little bit of a test sort of casting. I'm going to do it at minimum power and see if I can affect it at all. If I can, I'll bring in some of the bigger guns. But for now, let's just... These things are real bad news. Even looking at them is a bad idea. So Shiki, I'm going to have you close your eyes. Here's a wooden spoon to bite down on. I have no idea what's going to happen. And why don't you just step out onto the prow of the ship right there.
Shotgun off, right off into the propeller.
Just gonna take a moment, get a rope, tie it around your waist, tie it to the railing of the ship.
I do have wings.
Yeah, but if you're unconscious, flying is bad. Look, we learned that with Ku before. Actually, I wasn't there for that. I don't know about that. And then I'm going to step behind the door and as I close it most of the way, and then cast a spell magic at 3rd level and shut the door.
As you go to do this, roll me a charisma saving throw.
Oh dear. Okay. Advantage because it's a magical effect.
Yes.
That is a big 14. Big 14 on that one.
You feel like you're going to cast that, but then you think to yourself, no. Everyone needs to see this.
Actually, guys, I think it would be better if everybody crowds into this little room with me, and I'll leave the door open so that we can all see, in case the Shiki goes flying off. I know that you're all healed up from your late night's rest, but it would be better if everybody's here, especially with all the runestones in one place. Nothing could go wrong with that.
You feel yourself writing his symbol
wait
down for some reason. You look down and realize your hand has pulled your book out and started scrawling the symbol.
Oh, that's strange. Hey, my hands are moving on their own.
That is not a good sign.
Hey, Ashton, could you punch me in the face?
I'll wind up my fist.
Please, quickly.
If you're looking for that green light, like at least 3 of us nod.
There's a 25 hit.
Oh yeah.
All right, roll.
I will forego casting shield.
That is 8 bludgeoning damage.
Youch.
Roll me another charisma saving throw. Once again at advantage.
That's 18 this time.
All right, you shake off whatever the effect this suddenly took over your limbs.
I throw the book. Actually, wait, no, fuck. I go after the book and I rip the page out and crumple it up.
You rip the page out just as you see what looked like one toothy tendril was trying to crawl through.
And the Thalos pull! And I throw the crumpled paper.
I will light it up. 100%.
All right.
Oh my god. Ah.
You just burn out this strange eldritch sign that Modar had scribbled strangely for some reason with his magic ink.
What the fuck? God, mean right hook. Thank you, Ashton. I don't feel compelled for you guys all to be in here again. Oh, that's bad. Oh, this is a really bad thing. Fuck. Should I try again? How you doing out there, Ashiki?
How much time do we have?
I don't really know.
How much time do we have before the victims things get bad for them?
No telling. the more powerful the thing is, the less time, and this is something that was powerful enough to make all of us run. So if we want to get Ashton back to his family, I think we need to get rid of these immediately. Actually, Rain, could you come here and hold your Heartbreaker near me so I get a little bit of a buff ski?
Right,
I
right.
too will cast guidance.
Okay, I guess I'll leave the door open this time. Keep an eye on me, guys, and I will attempt once again to cast Dispel Magic at 3rd level.
All right, roll me another charisma saving throw as you go to try and do this again.
Okay. Charisma. This time I have Heartbreaker. That's a 25. That time.
Definitely feel that push against your mind, and you maintain control of all your limbs, and you're able to crack off the spell.
Okay. Intelligence plus a D4 plus 5. 24 plus 6. 30.
All right.
That would dispel what, a level 19 spell?
Yeah, pretty much. It's fucking hot. God damn. So, with the most precision of surgical magical removal, you see Modar's Arcana reach out and forcefully hold on to this incantation and move it precisely from Ashiki with little to no harm to her body at all. The brief tingling sensation you feel, Ashiki, almost as if part of your mind was a little fogged over, something that was blocked for a little bit, but now fully back in your faculties. As the symbol fades away, leaving a brief bare spot, but something that would fill in fairly quickly.
Phew. Well, thanks, Modar.
Well, I'm just so thankful that you're okay. Here, come back inside.
Yeah,
I'll
it seems
help
like you're
untie
really
you.
fair, Modar. Thanks.
I really do. I know it. I'm just trying. I'm an abundance of caution. I'm sorry. Will that work?
Next.
Yeah. Thalos, I don't know if you want to give it a try. That was really hard on me, but the guidance really helped. So if you could do that again, that'd be great.
I will.
Nira, Ku, or Dia, right? Or Artorias? Did Artorias fail?
Artorias did not fail.
Okay, so it's the 3 of Dia, Nira, and Ku, right? Or are we also worried about Paul Gain?
Paul Gain seems to be just fine.
Fucking Chad.
It's enough steering the ship.
I will say, funnily enough, Artorias and Paul Gain didn't have any dreams.
Oh, they hit
Worrisome.
the sauce hard, huh?
Listen, Paul Gain met you guys and then saw you guys like fuck up a whole tower that was out in the middle of nowhere and pulled them on for shipping and then kidnapped for the Temple of Dagon. He's seen some shit.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say, Nero would step forward like, I'm ready. Like,
All right.
tough girl face.
I guess we don't have to do the whole on the front of the ship thing. It doesn't seem like you'll explode. But if you want to come in here, just so that if anything happens, Ashton, do you mind being on punching duty again? Just like knock my book out of my hands if this goes wrong. You're very good with that.
Ashton gives a big yawn and nods. Cracks
Okay.
his fingers, puts his hair up.
Ready to crack hams.
All right. I'll wait for the guidance from Thalos and then go for it again.
Done. Yeah, I cast.
Another charisma saving
All right.
throw.
Charisma save.
Woo!
Killing
That is my big max, 27. All right. I put another 3rd level spell slot down, and this is an intelligence check. Oh, plus 9, so that is a 16 still. 6th level spell.
All
or
right.
lower. Woof, a 2
Fun.
on that initial roll.
Fun.
This is why we have a face puncher in the room.
Did the D4 get added to any of that, or?
Yes, that's the 4 there. I'm
okay, good.
rolling my tireless precision, but it's also a D4,
Oh,
so it's the same as the guidance. Tireless precision doesn't actually add to my it only is on Arcana checks, unfortunately. If I could roll Arcana checks to dispel spells, I would literally always do it. Plus 10 would be amazing.
Roll me a D1000 motor.
Oh, good.
Holy shit.
131.
313.
That's, I'm sorry, yes.
Oh, 80. 313.
Did you know that Experiment 313 from Lilo and Stitch is named Think Tank?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, that must have been
Experiment?
from the cartoon, eh?
Yeah. Experiment 313 draws the thoughts of other beings, effectively making them as smart as a lobotomized Gantu.
Sounds fake.
Roll me a
Makes everything stupid.
Roll me a D6 and then another D6.
2, and then 6.
I didn't like that.
Are you entertained?
I'm gonna turn into gold again. Here it comes.
You see Nira. The symbol flares.
No, it doesn't.
She grows bigger, unevenly a little bit.
Oh dear.
Eyes glazing over with anger as her muscles bulge even more.
Yeah, I obviously the curse of the binding her. And I obviously do my best to enhance it so she doesn't go anywhere.
As you do that, she looks around angry, kind of now restrained in a small space with you, Modar. Doesn't look like a lot is going on upstairs anymore. And she's gonna try and grab you.
Okay. Very quickly trying to cast a spell
Does
magic
this
again.
proc my held action of punching?
Punching Modar.
Punch Modar.
just punch Modar. It's like he's about to get fucking grabbed by Mega Nero.
What if
Put
I
him
punch
shove
Modar
action
out
to
of
the ground.
way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would allow that if you want to try and push him out of the way. She's going to literally grab at him.
Oh, you're fucked, Moda.
Well, let's see. My athletics is a +0.
Oh, if we're
Oh,
doing
ignore
athletics-
the
hold on,
9, but
Hold
that
on.
is a 17.
Hold on. If we're doing athletics, it's a different number.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shove is
Whole
athletics.
different ballpark.
Yeah. Crushes me. Prone. Fall. I fall to the ground.
All right.
Away.
So you push him out of the way. Well, athletics or acrobatics as she goes to grip you.
I will roll acrobatics, I guess.
No, for Ashton.
Oh.
Because he jumped in the way and she's not thinking. She's still going for original spot here.
Ooh, big 5.
All right.
Once per session reroll.
Unfortunately, I do not do those. But at that
My
point,
ribs.
yeah. Ashton.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me look at something real quick.
Got an inspiration or something?
Is this a saving throw?
No, sadly not.
Never mind then.
I mean, I can still. Well. Oh, I already used it. Can I? Hold on, I'm looking.
My Poor Whittle Wibbs.
Poor Widow Wibbs. God. Where? Oh, sorry. That would be a 25 because her strength increased. My bad.
Oh no, don't worry about it.
Dispel magic. I can. I dispel the magic.
So short initiative rolls here. As Mira is now huge.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Where's Rain?
She's in the room.
I can't click on her token.
Where did she go? She disappeared.
I think you may have erased her in making Nira big. I will put her in this corner.
Yeah.
Oh, there she goes. Yeah.
Got shunted over by Super Nira.
Dispel magic. Dispel the magic. Ah!
Alright.
Can't wait to fail and it gets worse.
Ku and Dia are gonna actually keep their distance for this moment.
Oh, shocking.
Yeah, they don't wanna fuck with Megan here.
And they're compelled to not fuck
Mega
with another
Nira.
rune carrier.
No, you're just looking too much into
No, I'm not, you evil man.
yeah. Ashiki.
Yes.
Would I get in on that? I don't know if you.
Sure.
I still have this vial of holy water. Will that
It's only really good on undead.
meh?
Already.
Holy water is good, but it's also makeable by a paladin or a cleric with a level 1 spell slot, so it's not super powerful.
Alrighty. Remus, Mira's got Ashton gripped, like she's ready to rip. She doesn't look like she's all there.
Can I squeak by over here or no? Or can I stand here and that's enough?
I mean, there's the doorway that she's currently standing in that you can get to, but, not a lot to go on or try and squeeze into other than swing through the doorway.
Okay. Is anyone within 5 feet of me? Where she is, or is Rain up top?
Rain would definitely be within 5 feet.
Okay, so I take non-lethal swings at her.
Alrighty. Okay.
And I try to, but these are at her arm. Do I have to do anything? I want her to drop Modar.
Ashton.
Oh, right, Ashton. Sorry, I
Uh,
want her to drop Ashton.
Go ahead and intimidation or persuasion.
Oh, I'm pretty shitty at both, so oh, not at all.
She grunts and and like squeezes Ashton a little bit harder in reaction as you strike her arm.
I squeak.
Yeah, I ready a bonus action if she's gonna try and attack him. But
Oh.
besides that, that's my not bonus reaction. But besides that, I'm done, I guess.
All right, Modar.
I stand up. I'm trying again to cast it. I do not have Dalos's help this time. 3rd level, dispel magic.
Christmas saving
Intelligence
throw.
+5. Oh right.
The intelligence plus
22.
5. That'll do
22.
just fine.
Okay, then 25. 15th level spell or lower.
Alrighty. With that, we see the sigil fade. She's not changing back.
Yeah, probably doesn't. That's definitely a separate magic effect. I say she's not under its control anymore. Just try not to hurt her permanently.
Can I try to siphon some of it off? Is it any? Does it feel like the same magic that comes from that my sword would offer when he was saying he could buff?
Very much that. It feels like directly tied with the Yellow King.
So can I take it from her? Can I put it? Can I siphon it off? Or
Not just yet. It would have to be your turn. So for
oh, okay, all right. No, I'm just.
I feel like
Is
you
that
might
something
know
I
it's
would
something
attempt
you'd
to be
have to
able to
try. So Nero, well, she's just very angry, and now she's going to bonus action rage,
Oh my god.
and she's going to multi-belt Ashton into the side of the ship.
Oh my
One of them,
God.
at least one of them's going to be a disadvantage.
Let's see. We'll just do a full crush.
I'm going to eyeless.
All right, one of them will be a disadvantage, and since she's doing a reckless, this will be at normal for the first one. A down 16 will hit.
I'm not wearing
Oh no.
Is Nera wearing her armor, by the way?
She is not, so she took the full belting there, but she is a lot bigger and a lot tougher. Well, 24 bludgeoning to you, Ashton.
I will use my reaction to cause the arcane ward to hang in front of Ashton until the end of nearest turn. So up to 37 damage can be negated.
That's good. That's real good.
Oh god.
Oh,
So, let's see, that was...
76 total minus 37 is 39 damage to Ashton.
Yeah. As you see...
What's your AC without armor?
13.
Oh.
Right on the money for one of them. As you see, both, well, Rain and Ramus will be able to get an extra attack off, but she is fully and successfully pushed you outside the side of the ship as they're now a big ass hole.
Oh good.
I shout at Thalos. It looks like he's outside, I guess. I shout at Thalos. Be ready to go after him.
God damn.
On it!
Rain cracks her in the back of the fucking leg.
Yeah.
23 are reduced. It's just raging currently. And then, Ashiki. Ashen's hanging out there. You can feel the
my
breeze.
god. Can I, I guess, I want to fly in a position to try and catch Ashton if he falls out.
Don't go yet.
Definitely can.
Does Ashiki have a rune on their chest?
No,
No.
I
this was one
got
of
rid
them.
of her.
Okay, right. That was the first one you did. All right, fuck it. Yeah.
You do hear for a brief moment as the whole bus open and Shiki, you fly over to try and be in position in case Ashton gets dropped. Paul again just calls out like, "What the fuck are you doing there? Why'd you summon?" Fellows, you see Shiki is poised, ready to catch Ashton just in case Nira is going full belt mode on him and turned him into the club.
Okay. Do we
Also,
I
don't
mean,
forget the other two, by the way. Just a reminder.
if Ashiki's poised and ready to go, then seeing that the rune is gone, I'm going to try to dispel magic on the weird growth spurt she went through.
Alrighty.
I'm going to cast dispel. I'm going to cast it at level 6.
Ooh. Big gun.
Hit it to it. Alrighty. So especially with that, you cast out the magic. You feel like it definitely should have taken hold.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana or Religion. It doesn't seem to have truly affected her. Oh, goddamn, alright. Especially since Dispel Magic didn't work, you feel like Remove Curse is about the only thing that might remove what has happened.
Then it's not a spell, it's a curse!
Oh god, does Rain have Remove Curse prepared? Nope.
Does she have any healing spells prepared?
When curses
Yeah, she's got
start
plenty of
coming into
those.
play, baby.
Oh my god, wait, you know who has Remove Curse? Because it was one of my better 3rd level spells at the time. Me.
Ah! He's not too far off from where we are. So with my bonus action, I'm going to try and telekinetic. I mean, she's super strong right now, but I'm going to try to telekinetic shove Nira off of her feet.
Alrighty. Strength save?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Versus DC 15.
Does have advantage on this because being
Of course.
Barbarian. That I keep forgetting that should be an 11 now. Alright, so that's a 29 to resist your telekinetic shove.
It was worth a shot. Alright. That's Delos.
Alright, Rain.
With a 5, me would actually be next.
Oh, alright. And then me.
Me's gonna try and do the Remove Curse. I don't believe you need to be willing for Remove Curse, but that's a GM discretion
No,
thing.
you don't have to be willing. I mean, most remove curses wouldn't work then, because people usually wouldn't be.
Fair. Okay. I fucking keep whispering my rolls. I apologize. Remove Curse. At your touch, all curses affecting one creature or object end.
Alright. So, especially for the very compact room, Minnie quickly runs up, grabs onto Nira's leg, and at this point you see her body lurch for a moment, and she starts to shrink and fall over, passing out. Ashton, you go falling. Ashiki, go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw. And Ashton, go ahead, either athletics or acrobatics, to see if you can grab onto Ashiki well enough.
This is a dex saving throw, right?
Yes, as you're just trying to like reactively grab him as he's falling out, in which him trying to grab onto you is making it a lot easier, in which especially with 24.
Big fat juicy 7.
Alright, especially with your reaction, Ashen and Nishiki, you quickly grabbing onto him, getting your arms out just right, basically bear hug him and able to catch him before he goes falling down into the sky.
I got you, bud.
And
Why is it always something like this?
It's always something like this with you.
on the way to visit his family, gets thrown out of the fucking edge.
Okay. This is after this. Motor's gonna pitch, fucking protecting everyone's lives again.
All right. I think that's a great spot to leave off on, as both.
After we finish Dia and Ku, we hand wave it and they're fine.
Well, we'll do
we
that next
dispel
time.
it. No, and they're fine.
Both look very concerned and knowing full well that the yellow
dear.
sign is on their chests.
Oh dear. Okay. Ramus, bind them hand and foot. Get the shadows. Here we go.
By the way, the thing that you rolled with the 313. Everyone put your hands up, wave at me.
Oh Jesus.
I couldn't resist. It was in the back of my mind immediately. Yes, you do get another 1000 XP for fighting Nira, surviving.
Hell yeah.
As well as removing 2 of the sigils. But I will tell you flat out, not only did she become a huge creature, she had her strength increased by 2, and her intelligence reduced by 6.
Oh good.
Oh my
That was all her intelligence.
Yeah, it was basically down to 3. She was feral, and that's why she started lashing out on instinct.
Oh, good.
But now you realize that these yellow signs cause horrific mutations.
You alright, Ashton?
Coming after us in our dreams? Enough.
Oh, shit.
Rain, could you... Stand out some healing?
If she doesn't, I will. Wait, do we think the marks are curses as well, or do you think we're gonna need that combo of
I think it's just we got double time with her. If we take the marks off, I don't think we have to worry about that.
All right. Well, then next time we will pound our allies hand and foot and exercise them.
All right. And that's a great spot to leave off on. Until next time, as you have your 2 allies to try and purge without more horrific actions being taken place on the airship.
It's fine. Surely it's gonna be fine.
Josh, thank you so much for running, man. Really
It's always
appreciate
a
it.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Love you.
I'm sorry, Gordon. I'm sorry it's you just constantly being belted. The fucking happenstances, man.
Okay, next time I'll have Thalos be on punch duty. I just wanted the most effective puncher.
No, that was definitely Ashton. If it wasn't gonna be Ashton, it was absolutely gonna be Ramus. I just don't know if he punches or if he ended up tearing you up with his claws. So
Maybe Rain hit me with the hammer. Our poor boy Ashton. Buddy, let me ensure your life for your family and children and child.
Damn.
Nice. Wow. How long did it take you to set that up?
No time at all, baby.
Lies.
Soundboard about to be the most dangerous thing Discord added.
How much
Oh
experience
wait, that's
do
a
we have?
Discord thing?
Oh my
Oh
god.
no. Oh
hate this.
no.
This
I
is
hate
too
everything
much
about it.
power for people. Nitro, what have you done?
Oh my god.
all right, y'all have a good night. Catch you guys in
Night.
about a week or
Good
two.
night.
Can't
Happy
wait.
to
Yeah,
say.
hope to play next week.
Yeah,
Gunslingers or Otren.
Gunslinger's coming.
Woo! You okay?
Yeah, I was plucking my nose hairs.
Oh,
It sounded like you were in pain. I was like, what happened? Oh fuck.
painful.